It's LeJanaro back with another video. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not new here, welcome back. So this week, I am deeming this week Clutch Week. Hopefully you will get at least 2 clutch videos on the channel. These are not tutorials. I said in a couple of videos back that I saw some videos on Pinterest and Instagram. I wanted to try these bags and I wanted to do it here on the channel. So I'm going to go through and try to make these bags and just kind of walk through the process here on the channel. These are very easy bags. They're not complicated at all. I just thought they were really cute bags and I wanted to try them. I will link the information of where I saw these little cute bags in the description box below. I will also link the measurements of everything as much as I could find, because some of them are in a foreign language. I tried to hit translate on the ones that I could and try to translate it as much as I could on them. So bear with me if it's a mistake on some. I did the best that I could and interpreted them the best that I could. So there'll be a different video for each. I have at least 3 cut out and ready to go. The third one is the one that I have to think about the most. So I have that one as the last one for the week. It's not complicated at all. It's just the one that I have to think on a little bit more. So that may or may not happen this week, but I want at least 2 of them to get done this week. First one got cut out here. I do always like to cut out little pattern pieces for myself. So I got the main piece here. This is for the main and the lining. It measures 5 by 8 1/4. Again, I will put the measurements in the description box below. This is for the main and the lining. I cut 2 of each, and I also cut out for the main 2 pieces of fusible fleece just to make it a little bit more sturdy. I didn't cut any interfacing for the lining because my lining pieces were pretty sturdy. So here's the fabric that I'm using, some cotton cloth, and I got my fusible fleece on, and here's my lining pieces. They're much sturdier than the usual lining that I have. But usually I would have cut some SF101 or something like that to make it a little more sturdy. Here's my second piece. This one is 5 by 10 1/4. And I cut one of that, and I cut that out of my main piece, right? And then the final piece that I cut, well, not the final piece that I cut, but I'll get to that. This is a contrast piece, and this measures 5 by 12 3/4. And I cut one of those, and I just cut it out of the lining fabric, just so it'll be a contrast piece because it'll be on the outside. And I'll show you all that. And this is an 8-inch zipper that I'm going to use. I didn't fancy it up by putting a zipper tab or anything on it, because like I said, this is an experiment. So but this is the last piece that I cut, a little zipper tab. In the where I got this from on Pinterest, they actually put an elastic band piece on it because they made this a book pen holder type thing. I'm just gonna make it as a little clutch, so we will see how it goes. All right, so let's get started and let me show you how I'm going to put this together. And this is the first of a hopefully clutch week video thingamajig. All right, we got our pieces here. Gonna set my zipper aside. The zipper tab maybe. All right, so this is my 5 by 10 1/4 piece, my 5 by 12 3/4 piece. I'm gonna grab one main piece. I'm gonna set one main piece aside and my 2 lining pieces aside over here with my zipper. All right, so here's one of my main pieces. Let me sit this over here for a second. I'm gonna take it to the machine with me because I need it. So the 5 and 12 3/4 pieces. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna fold it in half, right? Because I need to sew down that edge, right? And I'm using a black thread because I just didn't want to change the color of my thread. So I'm going to sew down that edge just to top stitch it. Then what I did, I folded my fabric in half, and I am going to take my main piece. I'm just going to line it up here on my main piece. So let me tell you what else I did before I do that. So after I top stitched, I folded it in half. I made a crease with my iron, and then folded in half, made a crease with my iron. Then I folded that half in half again, made another crease with my iron. I'm going to line it up on my main piece. And it doesn't matter which side you do, it's up to you. And I am going to sew down that edge just to kind of hold it together, right? Because you don't want it to move. So you're just going to base that. Then you're going to sew down the middle where you made that first crease, and then you're just going to sew where you made that second crease, and then you're going to base that edge. So what you can do, let me turn it this way. You can baste your edges first, and then you can sew your 2 creases. Or if you don't want 2 creases, you can just sew, because that's what they did in the video on Pinterest. They just made 1 crease and they just sewed down and just made 2 halves. But I'm making 3 because I'm just using these as a pen holder. So maybe you want to put a highlighter here and a pen here. That's just what I did. But they just made 1 crease and just split it into 2 sides. I'm doing 3. All right. Then after I do that, I'm going to take my 5 and 10 1/4 piece, fold that in half. All right, so that's that piece, fold it in half, top stitch just like I did the other piece. I'm going to put that on top, and I'm just going to baste it down the side. All right. After that, we're going to grab these 2 pieces and my tab, and we're going to put it together like a regular clutch bag. And if you've been on my channel for a while, you know how we put together a regular clutch bag. I'm going to grab a few clips just in case I need them to hold it in place. Or, even better, since this is cotton cloth, I'm just going to put this on my wrist. Mommy got this for me from Hobby Lobby. I know a couple times people ask where I got this from. And Mommy got this from Hobby Lobby for me. This might be the wrong wrist, but I'll find out in a few minutes. So we got that part done. So now let's go ahead and finish putting this together. So I'm going to go ahead and add my zipper, and I'm going to make this the top part of my little clutch. So here's my zipper. I'm gonna have the zipper pull going to my right. You can choose which way. Usually I never figure out if I did it wrong or not have it going the right way until I actually finish. I'll always say, shoot, I should have had it going the other way. But it's up to you how you want your zipper going. But anyway, I'm just gonna keep going. This is the right side. So I'm going to take my zipper and I'm going to place it face down with my zipper pull. The right side of my zipper facing the right side of my fabric. Couldn't get that out. Just going to put some clips down just to hold it in place. Right, take the right side of your lining and place it face down. So your lining and your main fabric should be right sides facing. Sometimes it's hard to tell when your lining is the same color. Alright, you're going to take it to the sewing machine. You're going to sew down this edge. You're going to flip this over so that they are then both wrong sides facing, and then you'll top stitch down the zipper. So I got the lining and that piece attached to one side of the zipper. Now I'm going to grab the other main piece and the other lining piece and attach that to the other side of the zipper. So I went ahead and added my little tab here for my wristlet. And I'm just going to use a pre-made wristlet that I got from Hobby Lobby years ago. I'm not going to make my own wristlet. So I'm just going to take that main piece and place it with right sides facing. Attach it to the other side of the zipper. Make sure they're lined up, the two pieces. Add my clips just to hold it in place. Flip this over, take the lining piece, make sure they are lined up. And I'm going to sew down that side just like I did the other side, and flip it and top stitch just like I did that side. So I'm just going to sew, open it up, and top stitch like I did the other side. Now that you got everything sewn to your zipper, go ahead and open up your zipper. Take your two main pieces, place them with the right sides facing. Your two lining pieces, place them with right sides facing. I like to start where the zipper is, right? Using your pin or clips is up to you. If you're using a faux leather cork, you don't want to use pins. But since this is a cotton cloth, I can use pins. I just like to make sure that zipper tab is lined up as best I can to make it look nice and neat. Just going to pin all the way around, and I'm going to leave an opening in the bottom of my lining. about a 4. That's not 4 inches. Good size opening in your lining, because you want to be able to turn this to the right side, right? So you want to start at one opening, sew all the way around, stop at the other opening. I never said the seam allowance that I'm using. You don't want to use a seam allowance that's too big. So I would say about 3/8 of an inch. No bigger than a 1/2 an inch. With this, since it's not that big. Right, and I'll be back once I sew this and turn it to the right side. So I got it sewn all the way around. I'm just clipping my corners. Just cleaning this up a bit. Turn this to the other side using the opening. Poke out all of your corners. Right. Of course, you're going to close up your opening that you left in your lining. I'm going to tuck it in for right now. The version that they did on Pinterest is really cute. With the there's a band on the other side, and she slid it on her book. Because like I said, she was using it as like a book or pencil holder or something along those lines. But I'm gonna stick my little oh gosh, my little wristlet thing on there, and it'll be a little clutch. So I don't mind my little zipper pull being on this side, but maybe this I should have put on this side, because if I stick something in here and I put my wristlet on, my stuff won't fall out. So that's something I should have thought through a little better, but you know, these are prototypes. Looking for a pin. So yeah, that's something to think about. But yeah, I can stick a little pin here. Stick my phone here. So yeah, that's definitely something to think about if I'm going to use it as that. put my wristlet thing here on this side. But other than that, I like it. I like it. Think it's super cute. Okay, so I got the first one done. Quick and easy project. It's super cute. So like I was saying, here's my little Hobby Lobby wristlet. I got this thing when I first started making bags years ago. Super cute, super convenient when you don't feel like making your own wristlets. I have some other ones, different colors. Not with the bling on it, but you get the gist. So like I was saying, I would probably put the wristlet, the little, tab thing on the other side. So when you're carrying it, your stuff doesn't fall out. Didn't think that through. I don't mind that my zipper tab is on that side, so I don't, that's fine with me. But yeah, you can put some pins here. Not real sure what I would put there, but you put your phone here. So you definitely want to put your tab on the other side. You put your phone on the inside there. There's enough room for my phone on the inside. Yeah, it fits nice. You can put a lot of stuff on the inside of that. So, or you can do it like the person did on Pinterest and put the elastic there on the back and just slide it on a book. So I think that's a good idea as well. And they just sold the elastic prior to just putting the whole thing together with the zipper. They just based the elastic on the main piece before they put the entire thing together on the zipper, with the zipper and the lining and everything. So yeah, there's a video on Pinterest, one of the short 60 seconds, maybe longer than 60 seconds. But yeah, this is super cute. Really easy to put together. Like I said, I'll put the measurements and everything that I used in the description box below. I will also link the Pinterest information in the description box below. But this is clutch number 1 for Clutch Week. So, question of the day. Do you think you'll give this a try? Let me know in the comments. All right, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I post a new video. Look out for the next one later in the week. I'll see you in the next video.